Jonathan, a challenging season, another one without the playoffs, but it ended. There were positives in the stretch run. Are you optimistic looking ahead to next season?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was a tough season um, for many reasons, but I think the group right now that's here and finished off the season can say that there's proof to be optimistic for next year. I think there's a good foundation and yeah, there's reason to be hopeful that next year can start off well.
There was uncertainty about the roster at the beginning with some of the marquee names. Was that a distraction?
I mean, I think it was hard for sure to manage kind of that situation. Like you said, with the uncertainty, it's tough. Um, but I think the people involved in that situation handled themselves professionally. And so, we're able to maneuver through it. But yeah, I mean, it's always tough when you have that kind of uncertainty like looming over the team and, in the locker room and stuff. But yeah, I think, you try to get through it as best as you can. Unfortunately, I don't think, obviously, we didn't do as great of a job as we wished through everything. So yeah.
John, how would you account for the lack of sort of results on the pitch this year? What did you see as sort of the major issues that the team had to overcome?
Oh, I just think, in the beginning of the year, we started off the year against DC and a game I thought we deserved to win. And when you start to go back and kind of replay games, I feel like in the beginning of the year, we needed a win to kind of. I think a win in any of those first 4-5 games could change the confidence in the team and could change how your team is feeling going into the next game, and we just weren't able to do that, and we started off really slow in that case. So we already, from the start of the season, we're starting on the back foot and trying to catch up, and yeah, at that point, I think, Robin and the staff is a new coaching staff. It's a new kind of way of playing. I feel like our group of players trying to kind of adapt to that also led to it being a slow start, and yeah, we couldn't really catch up with results until I think finally in the summer we got the hang of it, and the more time we spent together and the more the additions that came in the summer, I think you saw that it was the play improved, and towards the end of the season you could see we put ourselves in position to have a good chance to win in games, and so for me that's positive.
You worked under Robin before, but I'm curious to know, and you worked under several different coaches during your time here. How would you evaluate his performance as a coach? What was it like to play under him as a head coach this time around?
No, it's great. It's great to have Robin as the head coach. He's a very, very level-headed guy, smart guy. The way he sees football is positive in the sense that he wants his teams to play and be free, and so yeah. Once I think the guys really understood what him and the coaching staff, really saw our team being. I thought it was really good. And yeah, now with this foundation that we've built, I think there's lots of room for improvement, and I think we can start this preseason, with a good foundation and head into next season now with the idea of starting well.
Richie, when he got back from injury, has really been a force of nature. I mean, you know him so well, but he's played in so many positions and been so important to this team. Does he ever, you know him well, but does he ever surprise you just what he brings on the field?
Yes and no. Surprising, just the fact of what he's doing is he's done it for now. I've seen him do it for a few years now, and him playing different positions and and doing what's needed for the team, that doesn't surprise me. But the fact that he's able to do it consistently all the time is amazing. And yeah, I think I'm proud of Richie for, this is a second season in a row where he gets a unfortunate injury in the beginning of the season, and the way he was able to bounce back, especially this season, is a testament to the mentality that he has and how strong he is. And so yeah, I'm very happy for Richie, and obviously he's a huge part of this club and what this club will be moving forward.
Jonathan, just a question on some of the young local talent that have got opportunities this season. I mean, going forward as Robin kind of creates his own version of the organisation, how important is having a Canadian identity and giving these young players a chance to maybe 3, 4, 5 of them to become a strong part of a squad throughout a full season?
Yeah, I think it's very important. I think every club wants that, wants to build from within, and I think that's important here as well at Toronto FC, to build players for the first team and also to build players for the national team. It should always be the goal, and it's the reason why you have the academy. And so yeah, it's always important to have these young players as much as they can to grow every season, to play more minutes and things like that. So yeah, you saw, I think, a lot of guys, young players, get minutes and were able to show themselves this season. And now it's about, it's important to that we give them the resources that they can keep improving, and so that they can be, bigger impacts to the club throughout the season.
Jonathan, as the leader of the team, the captain of the team, you had to transfer information from the coaching staff to the players on the field. How early did you buy into that? Obviously, you would have some challenges with the new coaching and stuff. How early did you buy into that? And is there anything you think you could have done differently in the early part compared to the last part?
Yeah, no, I definitely buy into what Robin preaches to the team and how he wants the team and the mentality to be. I think throughout the season, I can always improve, and I will look to improve the leadership part for myself. This off season, it's always for me. It's about trying to get the team's mentality right for the situation that we're in, for the game coming up, and so yeah, this off season I will do things that will help me better understand the best way to do that for this team and for the players. So yeah, of course, and I buy into what Jason and what Robin and how they want our team to look like going into next year.
John, you played alongside Alonso for a number of years now. I wonder if you saw a sort of a change or evolution in his game this season.
Yeah, definitely. I think this season was a big step for Alonso. Third year in the league, and so he has a good idea now of how the league is and that level, and then also of who he's becoming into, or the player that he's becoming, transforming into. And yeah, you saw when he got a run of games, you really saw his confidence come out, and he looks like he's very sure of himself right now. And so yeah, Alonso, I think there's even still room for him to improve, and he wants that and he knows that. So this is, for me, not even the peak for Alonso. There's a lot to go for him, and I think he just needs to keep doing the things that he's doing. And yeah, he put himself in a position to be a really important part of the team.
Yeah, and covering you both on the national team and the Toronto FC, the minutes are a bit different. How easy it is to adjust to your two roles?
No, just here I have I'm the captain, and so I have that role to play, and it's easy. It's the national team. When I go there, if I play, I don't play, I'm there to give everything, and whether my number is called upon or not, I make sure that I'm ready. And yeah, if I don't get minutes, I once the camp ends, I focus my attention to Toronto FC right away, and make sure that my body is always ready to play whatever minutes that I'm called upon.
Sean, every year has a different feel, a different set of goals, a different series of accomplishments. How are you going to remember this year?
Yeah, again, like mentioned, I think it's a tough year, especially a tough start. But I think I'll remember it as, there was kind of, I guess, in the summer, for various different reasons, the team started to gel and it started to click. And so at the end of the day, listen, we didn't make the playoffs and it's disappointing. So we didn't reach our goal and that's disappointing, but I think we can say with the results that we've had in the last few games, we became a hard team to beat, and that's positive. And then, in the last game ending like that is also a positive, and it gives hope. It gives hope for next season, and so I hope I hope the club is now in position to begin really, I think, a new era, a new project, and get things going in the right direction again.
Where do you think your game is right now, John, after 13 seasons?
Yeah, I think I feel good. I feel good. I think it was a tough season for myself as well, especially the beginning part. I think I didn't do a good job of balancing, trying to, I think, lead this team, helping others, helping the ones around me, and then also, but still focusing on myself and making sure that I'm performing. But I think as the year went on, I was able to improve that, and then I felt like at the end of the season, along with the team, the play got better, and so physically the numbers are still good for me. I'm able to move around still the same way that I have been able to in the last few years. So it's about now just keeping a good balance of, yes, being a leader of the team, but making sure that my own performances stay consistent and good.
Can I ask you about Sean too? Because obviously you've played under a number of different goalkeepers during your time here. How influential, how impactful was he this year, do you think?
Oh, huge. Sean, I think in a, disappointing, I guess, season for the team, but Sean, I think, shined. And he kept us in a lot of games, honestly. He himself gave us the chance to be in games. And Sean's an amazing individual, honestly. It's an honor to be his teammate. His mentality and the professionalism of which he comes into every day for the team, for himself. It was great, and Sean honestly helped me throughout the year a lot, and his leadership, with the team and everything. So Sean was a great help, not only to the team but for myself in a huge way. And yeah, he was probably the most important guy on the team this year.
One last question.
John, did you catch the Jays game? Did you take any inspiration or anything? What did you see on the night?
Yeah, of course. It's always an inspiration when a Toronto team is successful like that, and it's amazing to see the buzz in the city again. And the last time they were in the World Series, I was one. So this is incredible. Honestly, it's amazing, and of course, it's inspiring to see how much this city gets around a successful team. It's really motivating, and yeah, let's go Jays, go.